good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to Bull City Hangout 513. I'm Pat Murray. I publish the Durham Skywriter as Durham's online community paper, which you can check out at durhamskywriter.com. Now, with Bull City Hangout, I tell you what's happening today in Durham, and then invite you to click on that link on the Facebook side to join me on camera, shoot the breeze, promote yourself or your business. So let's start with a happy birthday greeting to my college roommate from long ago, the Reverend Michelle Reiser-Poole. So she's from Miami, but she's in Georgia right now. I forget the name of the town, but she's in Georgia. So we rediscovered each other on Facebook last year. So happy birthday, Pooh. Absolutely. Okay, so let's get started with the word page. Let's see. I'm going to start out with the American Red Cross because they have these fabulous classes. But in addition to that, I just wanted to let you know that next Thursday, we'll start the next 4-day series of lifeguard classes for those who want jobs as lifeguards. As you know, Durham Parks and Recreation and other places, other venues will be looking or are already looking for lifeguards for summer. So the American Red Cross has these classes. There's only 2 more sessions left. So the next session will start on Thursday. So it'll be Thursday and Friday from 5 until 10:30 p.m. So it's intense. And then Saturday and Sunday from 9 to 6. The cost, $250, which is why I'm telling you way in advance so that you can figure out how to get that money together. And it'll pay for itself. I mean, when you become a lifeguard, then you'll have a job, right? So anyway, so it's $250. So read more about it by going to the word page of the Durham Skywriter. Go to durhamskywriter.com and then click on the word page and look for American Red Cross. And good luck. Let me know if you get a job as a lifeguard. That would be, my little brother used to be a lifeguard. So that was awesome with the Chicago Park District. All righty, let's see. Oh, I do want to mention that there are programs and services that are offered by local nonprofits, also the City of Durham and Durham County. All of them are extraordinarily helpful, like the Septic to Sewer Project to get people to sign up with the city's sewer lines instead of having the the septic tank, septic fields. Also, there's programs to help you with your rent, your mortgage, your water bill. There's the Durham Down Payment Assistance Program to help people who are low income to buy their first homes, which is super awesome. So there you go. And there's no Durham Tech classes today in terms of those online entrepreneurial workshops. They usually take Friday off. The Durham County libraries are all open until 6, and that does include Bragtown. Oh, and let me tell you, sometimes people say, well, when do they reopen? Let's see. So let me find it. Whoa. Let me scroll down here. So with tomorrow being Saturday, the libraries will all open at 9:30, except for Bragtown. As you know, Bragtown is not open on the weekends. Okay, let's go to the school tools page. A really important event is going to happen tomorrow for parents, guardians, grandparents of very young children. So let's click on school tools. So the Durham Partnership for Children, they're going to host Roll Up and Enroll. Now, the last time they had it, it was outdoors, but I think it's going to rain tomorrow. So everything's going to be indoors tomorrow from 9 until noon at the Jim and Carolyn Hunt Child Care Resource Center. That's 1201 South Briggs Avenue. That's right down the road from NC Works, where people go to, find work. So this is going to be from 9 until noon. Maybe you started the application process and got stuck. Maybe it's like, darn it, I'm stuck here. I don't know what to do. So they can help you fill out the application to get your child into pre-K. Very, very important. You want to get your child started, get their educational career started on the right foot with pre-K. So you can get help filling out your application in English and in Spanish. You can get help in both languages. And let's see. So I also have a link for you to subscribe to their newsletter. And there's lots of helpful information in their newsletter. So again, that is tomorrow. from 9 until noon at 1201 South Briggs Avenue. All righty. And now let's go to the health page, To Your Health. I have your COVID-19 test and vaccine updates. Let's see where we could get free tests today. We can get a free test at Fidelity Investments, 35 Davis Drive until 4:30, and also El Centro Hispano, and that is in the Lakewood Shopping Center, which is at 2000 Chapel Hill Road, and that's until 5:30. That one is a drive-through. And then tomorrow, El Centro Hispano again from 10 until 5:30. I'll remind you about that one tomorrow. Also on the health page of the American Red Cross, they're having a blood drive. Very important. Very, very important. They need the help. So they are today at the streets at South Point. They are going to be there at 12:30. They're probably just now setting up. So they will be there from 12:30 until 6:30 this afternoon. And then I think Blood Connection also has a blood drive. 2 blood drives today. Blood Connection, they do the same thing as the American Red Cross. So they're going to be at the Voyage Academy High School. That's on Ben Franklin Boulevard over there by, Lowe's on the north end, North Roxborough. So they're going to be there until 2. And then they're at the Duke Health Technology Solutions RTP, that's 14 Moore Drive, and they will only be there until 1:30. So you might want to hop over there if you just happen to be in the RTP area for lunch. So there you go. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, let me mention that they're going to be at Durham Bulls Park tomorrow from 1 until 6. I'll remind you tomorrow, though. Okay, let's see. Oh, HELP is open today. Let me scroll down and tell you about that. HELP is the Health Equipment Loan Program. This is where you can donate items you no longer need, like wheelchairs, those grabber sticks, those pickup sticks. They also have things like walkers. Maybe if you have a bedside commode, canes, whatever. They disinfect everything, and if they need repair, they fix them up. So this is going to be from 1 until 5. Now, if you need something, you don't have to donate in order to receive. So if you need something like a wheelchair, and as you know, they're very expensive. I rented one for the last month of my aunt's life. She was unable to walk. And boy, I had no idea how much they cost. So yeah, so this is a blessing, a huge blessing. So the Health Equipment Loan Program is open on Tuesdays, and then they're open on Fridays from 1 to 5. So head over there if you need help or if you want to donate something to help someone else. Okay, let's see. Let's go to the garden page, Garden Shed. Let's go there. We don't go there often enough. Let's see. Now, if, like me, you love Durham Central Park and you've noticed that right to the west of the pavilion is a beautiful garden, which is lovely to walk through with your kids. They have little benches. You can sit down and enjoy the view. This is really cute. So they're going to have a spring volunteer work day. It's going to be tomorrow from 10 until noon. So they're not asking for a huge allotment of your time. So if you could help tidy up, they will be trimming bushes. They'll be cutting back some weeds. Maybe, every now and then, people drop paper and stuff. So you can, pick up, help tidy up. So this is going to be tomorrow. Be sure to wear like closed-toe shoes or boots or whatever. And it's probably going to be a little muddy because it's supposed to rain today and tomorrow. So they have tools and gloves. So if you could help out, they would really appreciate it. Okay, I think that's it for the garden page. Oh, did I tell you the time? 10 until noon. Yes. Okay, now let's go to the sports page, because if you are physically disabled or your child is, you need to know about Bridge to Sports, because they have adaptive sports of all kinds. So tomorrow they're going to have, let me find it, they're going to have archery, 2 sessions from 9 to 10, another one from 10:15 to 11:15. They're also going to have air rifle. So these are all Paralympic sports. And Bridge to Sports is for children with disabilities, teens, adults, and military veterans as well. And they also have other sports like wheelchair basketball. They also have like cycling, cycling. So you might want to check them out. The cost is $10 to participate in these events, but if you become a member, it's totally free. There you go. So thumbs up to those who are with Bridge to Sports and their volunteer staff. They're really, really great. All righty, let's see. I think that's it for sports. Oh, have your bike ready for tomorrow because Durham Parks and Recreation, they're going to do another Full Moon Fever bike ride tomorrow night. I hope it doesn't rain, but yeah, it's scheduled for tomorrow night. It's always a fun ride. You can choose to ride either 16 or 32 miles. It's all up to you and how far you think you can ride. Okay, now let's go to the Great Outdoors page. And the way we get there is by clicking on the big green button at the top of the sports page. And let's go to the Great Outdoors. That tells us about the local state parks. So Eno River State Park, right now they seem to be the only park with, oh, wait. I did add another park. Let me tell you what parks we cover in the Durham Skywriter. The Eno River State Park, they have a full slate of activities. Falls Lake, they don't have activities just yet. Jordan Lake, they don't have activities just yet. I just added Occoneechee Mountain State Natural Area. They have some events happening. And also the last one is William B. Umstead State Park. Some people say it's in Raleigh, and maybe it is, but it's close enough because it's kind of like on the way to Raleigh on Highway 70. So I decided to include that. A lot of people go to Umstead. So, let's see, today from 2 until 4, they're going to have a special event. All of these events are free, by the way. You can join a 2-mile hike along Fanny's Ford Trail, and you can see if you could identify the different trees that you see. The event is called the Tree ID Hike, the Fanny's Ford edition. So if you know about trees or if you want to learn about trees, take this little 2-mile hike and learn about the different trees in the area. That should be really fun. And then tomorrow, they're going to have an owl-related activity from 3 until 4. I'll tell you about that one tomorrow. Or you can just peek ahead by going to the Durham Skywriter, go to the sports page, and click on the big green button at the top of the page that takes you to the Great Outdoors. Okay, now let's go to the Let's Go page. That is the last page that we will be visiting today. That's the calendar of events. So let's scroll down to 13. There we are. So, New Visions of Africa Restaurant, they'll be giving away free meals from 3 until 6. They do this every weekday. And of course, as you know, on Tuesdays, they actually give away groceries. But today, they will be giving away meals from 3 until 6. And they're on Fayetteville Street next door to W.D. Hill. Stephen Munoz, he will be leading Log Off Jam On, also known as Lojo. It's an after-work set. Mr. Munoz plays guitar and sings. I've heard him do some really great R&B on Facebook. So you can join him if you like. I think you have to let them know in advance. But in any case, I'm sure it's fun enough. If you happen to whip out your saxophone or trumpet, I'm sure his eyes will light up and he'll invite you on stage. I can't vouch for that. But it's like an after-work jam session, so to speak. So it's from 5 until 7 at Boxyard RTP. Okay, it's a free event. And of course, as you know, food and beverages will be available for purchase. Okay, there's some music happening tonight, some more music from 8 until 11. The Tom Bain Band, they will be playing at 𝗕𝗕𝗧. Is it 𝗕𝗕𝗧 or 𝗕𝗕𝗧? I've been looking on YouTube, the website, and everywhere. I've called them on the phone. I know they're probably not there until late to ask them how to pronounce 𝗕𝗕𝗧. If you happen to know, let me know. But they will be at the 𝗕𝗕𝗧 Live Music Hall on Hunt Street, downtown, right down the street from the Durham Center for Senior Life. So this is going to be this evening, the Tom Bain Band from 8 until 11. And they play, I saw them on YouTube. I looked them up. So I heard them doing like bossa nova, like Brazilian bossa nova. So they do like Spanish, Brazilian, South American influenced music. So they're, in other words, they sound really good. Okay. Oh, there are tickets. There's a ticket price. Let me not try to skip that one. The tickets range from $12 to $30. You can go online and see what you want to pay. All righty. Now the Slingshot Festival starts tonight. Apparently, this is a showcase for music that I missed. Maybe they didn't have it last year. I don't know. But I think they started in 2016, I believe. Anyway, the Slingshot Festival. Slingshot is a showcase for music, electronic art, and technology in the South. So it's going to be held at the Fruit. The full name is the Durham Fruit and Produce Company. You know what that is. It's the ex-warehouse, the former warehouse, which is at 506 South Dillard Street, right by the railroad tracks. So this is going to start tonight at 8, and we'll go through this coming Sunday. So it's a 3-day event. Should be super nice. Forward-thinking dance music. We're talking about down-tempo, club, hard techno. Some of the artists are Carl Craig, Andy Stott and DJ Barker, Aurora Halal, Black Rave Culture, Volvox, Lady Starlight, and Introspect. Also, avant-garde composer Debit will combine Mayan flutes with AI. That sounds wild. Also, they're going to have ULA or ULLA. That's an ambient program. Will be featuring ULLA. Also, music producers Nick Boyd. He's originally from Winston-Salem, and Rose Quartz from Charlotte. So this is going to be an incredible event. There's all kinds of different ticket prices. I can't begin to tell you, because when there's a 3-day event, there's a lot of choices that you can make in terms of what you want to pay. So I do have the link. So just click on the link, get more information, see the entire schedule, and then determine what you want to pay. All right. And then tomorrow, let me just run through what's happening tomorrow morning. Durham Farmers Market, 8 until noon, Durham Central Park. Durham Craft Market, 8 until noon, Durham Central Park. South Durham Farmers Market, 8 until noon, Greenwood Commons Shopping Center, south on Highway 55. District 3 and District 4 PAC, Partners Against Crime. Virtual meetings, find out what's happening in your community. District 3 is kind of west-ish. District 4 is kind of east-ish, both on the south side of Durham. So they meet online at 10 o'clock. So I do have the link, so you can just click and join when it's time to join. Food giveaways tomorrow, Jules Outreach from 10 until noon at KIPP, which is KIPP Charter School on Holloway Street. And then White Rock and One Love, they'll be giving away groceries from 11 to 1. I'll remind you tomorrow because tomorrow's show starts at 10, so we'll have plenty of time to tell you about that. St. Barbara's Greek Orthodox Church is going to host a Taste of Greece. That's going to be tomorrow and Sunday. And then Empowered Girls of North Carolina will have their teen table talk virtually from noon until 1. So that's a lot. But I'll be back tomorrow at 10 to remind you about those events. So let's check the weather. It is right now not raining. It's 69. It's cloudy. It's going up to 75. There's a 30% chance of rain, and it looks like the chance of rain increases after 5 o'clock. And then tomorrow it's going up to 79, which is more like it, with a 50% chance of rain. So, in fact, I'm not sure. Let me see when the rain starts. So it looks like tonight, if it does rain, it'll start around 7-ish and will go until, oh my goodness, all night. Oh my goodness, all the way through morning. Wow. If it does rain, it looks like it's going to be raining all the way to like noon tomorrow. So just dress accordingly, I guess. Don't let the rain get you down. Just throw on a raincoat or bring your umbrella because the temperature's nice at least. So share this out so that more people can know what's happening today in Durham. And then it looks like Guy R. Cook is waiting in the wings. So let's see what's happening in Kennewick, Washington State. Let's bring him on. Guy, what is new with you?
Well, I've got 4 50-pound bags of 3/4 minus gravel to put in a drain thing I'm building.
You
But I
didn't
gotta
lift
out.
those, did you?
Well, that's the ha-ha I was getting to. So
Whoa.
the young buck at Home Depot that loaded them into the car,
Mm-hmm.
I said, now you're going to follow me home and unload these? No, I can't do that. Don't you have a grandson? And I stopped and I thought, gosh, I just went to the 2-year-old birthday party of my granddaughter. I said, no, not very much.
Not bad.
But I got it done. I did it one bag at a time.
Whoa.
And now, instead of putting all 200 pounds of gravel into the wheelbarrow at once, I did it a bag at a time.
You have a car or a truck?
No, I have a car. It's an SUV. It's an
Okay,
Audi.
I was gonna say.
Yeah, it's a hatchback. What are you gonna do?
Wow, I think that would have loaded my car. My car would have ended up on the ground.
You had one of them low riders when they're dragging the back.
Yeah, like in California.
Yeah. The two things I wanted to share today, real quick,
Okay.
is they were always talking to me about looking at how fast does your page load, does that affect your performance and yada, yada.
Mm-hmm.
And so I said, well, who's Google going to use for page speed insights? So let me think. They're probably going to use their own page speed insights link, huh? I mean, that's what I would do if I was Google.
Okay.
So
is that what this is?
That's what this is. Now you'll notice there's two little buttons up here, one for mobile and one for desktop. And if I'm testing it for mobile load, and this is for the guyarcook.com, it's a forum that I have that people get in touch with me.
Mm-hmm.
Now you'll see that in metrics down there at the bottom, it says first content pane is 2.5 seconds. And that's because they test it with an old mobile phone, I think.
Oh.
Because if I go to desktop, that time changes to 0.7 seconds. Okay.
That's fast.
So if you've got a website and for whatever reason, people are saying, oh, it doesn't work right, it's no good, yada, yada, whatever. Then you can go to Google pagespeed.webdev.com. I'll put that link in the comment thing. Okay. And then it's free to use. You just put the URL in there. If I want to, I can put in DurhamSkyWriter.com, or I could put in Parks and Recreation Durham, find out what their URL is. I could test every page I want to test.
Wow.
Okay.
And then see how fast it is.
Along with that, what I think to be a cool link is this is from Meta, from Facebook.
Okay. What is this?
And their claim is
Instagram and WhatsApp.
This is all of the different tools they've got available and how you can learn more about it. I can't say anything bad about the Meta for Developers link. If you're doing any kind of bandwidth consumption directed at, like you've got your page built into Facebook. So you might want to check out Instagram or WhatsApp.
Yes.
As being something that you could shirt tail onto the content that you generated with your Bull City Hangout. So developers.facebook.com. I'll put that one in the notes. Thank you.
Yeah, please do.
And I will stop.
I still associate WhatsApp for people from different countries, though.
It's a funny thing. I looked at the statistics for one of my content elements, and its Instagram channel has 35% of its audience comes from Nigeria.
Oh.
I don't target Nigeria. I don't say, hey, if you're in Nigeria and you own a website, you should check this content out. I don't do any of that.
Well, a friend of mine, their folks are from Nigeria, and we were talking about Nigeria. They have a very, very high rate of education, a lot of really, it's a very young country too. A lot of
Yeah.
young, educated
And
people.
those people grew up with internet all their life.
Yeah, so they're really seeking information and that kind of stuff. So I'm not surprised. When I was young, 10, what was it? 10 out of, how'd it go? 9 out of 10 people from the continent of Africa who were over here were from Nigeria. I don't know if it's the same, because moving here
That
to
sounds
Durham,
high.
it kind of, well, I'm not surprised though, because of oil and whatnot. But other countries have emerged, and now I'm living in Durham. I rarely meet people from Nigeria. Most people from Africa that I meet are actually from Kenya and Tanzania, which surprises me.
Uh-huh.
Because back home, they're almost always from Nigeria, or maybe occasionally Ghana.
Oh, one
Might
more
be a
thing.
generational thing too. Might be generational.
I got to share one more thing. I forgot. It must be part of being old. No, that can't be it.
It can't be it.
I'm gonna go back one button. Okay. On May 19th, save the date, May 19th, they're going to have a conversations inaugural conference dedicated to businesses, developers, and partners interested in building better and faster experiences, or faster, what we just a minute ago, on the most popular messaging programs. And they're saying the most popular messaging programs, well, there's the suspects right there. They think it might be Messenger, Instagram, WhatsApp. I confess, I don't have WhatsApp.
I do, but that's because of my Brazilian friends.
Okay. So
and
anyway,
my niece uses it. My niece uses it too.
There's a bunch of tools there you can learn about. So May 19th, we're going to find out more about this virtual event.
Okay. Oh, speaking of which, we
Yes.
just got some exciting information. We being the city, us Durhamites. There is, okay, you have watched like Star Trek. Which Star Trek had the holodeck? Was it the Next Generation, I believe? So it was virtual reality. They didn't use that term back then, but you could go out on the holodeck and experience AI type life. You could.
Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
familiar with holodeck and all that stuff. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there is a company called Hololight, Light, Light, and they do that type of. They're developing that type of technology for real. They just.
Oh, I don't doubt it.
They're a German Austrian company, and they just announced that Durham is going to be their American headquarters.
Oh, wow.
So I'm really excited. I just subscribed to their YouTube channel.
So
and
now when you knock on their
guys.
door and walk into their office, you got to ask yourself, is this real or is this the holodeck?
Where am I?
Yeah.
But check it out. HOLO-Light.
Okay.
Just check out they have a YouTube channel, so you can see exactly what they do by looking at, watching their YouTubes. It's really out of this world what they do.
Yeah. I've had one experience with wearing a pair of those goggles, to do the VR thing. And I think it was more of a ha-ha moment that my grandnephew, he's a Marine, and he's got me set up in this mask. And he says, well, what are you seeing? I said, I'm seeing this plank. He says, well, you have to walk the plank.
Uh-oh.
So walking the plank, I thought was going to, keeping your balance in perspective. No, it was like on a ship, but it was on a building. I walked the plank and I went down, I don't know, God, how many stories. And I did the Marvel superhero landing with one knee down,
Oh, wow.
And
cool.
And
Cool.
I said, I'm done. And I took the mask off. I didn't want to see what happened after that.
Actually,
I think it
we have a
was one of
place.
those, where you shoot at zombies or something.
Oh yeah, yeah.
I didn't stick around.
But in downtown Durham, I need to visit. I hope they're still in business. There's a place of VR type. I guess that's the right term.
Yeah.
Place here in Durham, and yeah, I need to go back and see if it's still around and see what they're up to, because they had just opened when I popped my head in to see what they were all about. So yeah,
Yeah.
but this
Now they're going to be
HoloLight is
older and
going to be.
wiser.
But this HoloLight is going to be a very exciting thing.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So I cannot wait to see what when they arrive. See if I can get some kind of a tour and show that to my audience. That would be so fun. So
Yeah, that was, potentially maybe this Meta for Developers conference is going to have you set up with what tools are available for doing a VR presentation.
that would be
That would
cool
be-
too. And by
speaking of
the
cool
Google,
things,
I was telling you about the Google keynote. Google had an online like a conference yesterday,
yeah,
so you can learn more about what Google has to offer.
the Google I/O, and I thank you. I was just about to thank you for sending me that link to watch it. Now,
Sure.
I watched maybe 40%
Mhm.
of it, but I had a bunch of stuff going on. It was a crazy day.
Yeah. And it's really funny because when you went to YouTube, it would show up first, already playing.
Yeah.
Well, they own YouTube, right? So they made sure that you knew they were having a conference, which I actually hope to go back and actually watch more of it.
Yeah, the recording is there. I was watching one part. There's a pharmacist I know that lives in Belgium, and he's a big Chromebook guy. So Chrome OS, he took the whole Chrome OS segment out of the I/O and made it into a separate
Mm,
thing and sent me the link for that.
nice. Okay. Cool.
Yeah, so there's many slices to that pie.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, don't think that the Google I/O was just about Google search, because it's not.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, they're into a lot of stuff. It seems almost that they're very hit and miss, but they have the money to continue exploring.
Oh yeah.
So we can always expect something exciting from Google. Even it might not be successful, but it will always be interesting.
They're pretty good at picking winners after all the years of experience
I
they
still
have.
miss
picking
Google
bad
Plus
things.
though.
I mean, look at like when Microsoft put out Vista. We all know now that Vista was not really the best version of Windows to have. Okay.
Guess not. Yeah, I don't remember that.
But that was a learning experience
Okay.
for Microsoft.
Mhm.
I mean, I can remember the day when Microsoft would release a new OS or something big.
Mhm.
The rule was you waited a year to try it so they could get all the bugs out of it, because they always rushed it to
Who
release.
can wait a year? Well,
you and I both know
that'd be
how
hard for
long
me to
we've
wait.
collectively, we've got how many years of experience doing this? I mean, I go back into the 90s, and I was
Wow.
cleaning my desk off the other day. And by cleaning off, I mean the computer desktop of all the different old antique links I had on there. I just never
I need to do that too.
Oh,
What do you get when you combine unicorns and balloons? No more balloons.
did you hear that?
What do you get when you combine what?
What do you get when you combine unicorns and balloons?
Oh, and she said no more balloons.
No more balloons. Yeah. Because I said the word, it starts with C and ends with R, that triggers.
Oh.
Yeah.
So she just sprung into action because she
Yeah.
felt that she had
That's
to.
my
hear that
cue.
note. Wow, that's amazing. Okay, guys, I think that's it for today's show. I appreciate your dropping by. Tomorrow's show starts at 7 o'clock your time.
Which is late in the day. By 7 o'clock, I'd already ordered my
Had
gravel
lunch.
and got it back home. That's one thing nice about Home Depots. They open at 6 a.m.
I am amazed by that.
So early birds like yours truly that don't
Mhm.
want to have a big crowd around, because I still
Mhm.
got that mindset, let's don't expose ourselves to more people than we can. Oh, I got to share with you.
Okay.
So you know that Home Depot's always got a bunch of plants and stuff set up, right?
Sure.
And it's spring. They're going to be stocked up.
Sure.
Today, I got there early,
Mm-hmm.
and so did the big semi load of plants that was
Mm-hmm.
blocking the whole drive-in going in. I mean,
Wow.
that's where the plants go.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm facing the semi truck with a 40-foot trailer full of plants, a guy on a forklift who's very carefully taking this pallet loaded up with trees, like
Mm-hmm.
probably 8-10 foot tall little trees,
Mm-hmm.
and taking the pallets to put on the opposite side of the drive-in.
Mm-hmm.
I go, I think I'll just zig over here. Yeah, it was a challenge.
Wow.
So
Cool.
you have a good one. Have a better weekend.
Okay, Guy.
And go check out that new hologram place when they open up their Durham office.
Man, that's going to be wild. I'm going to contact them.
Oh yeah, there's an interview there.
Oh yeah, because I want to tour.
Yeah, just talk to the marketing director. Say I'm the contact you need.
So let's go.
Yeah.
Okay, Guy. Well, I'll see you real soon.
Okay.
And thanks a lot for the info, as always.
Have a good.
Okay, see yous. Always fun. Okay, I guess that's today's show. So I do this at noon on weekdays, 10 a.m. on Saturdays. And you can always click on that link. I always provide the link. It's always a different link every day. So don't ever save the link. It's always a different link because I use a program called StreamYard, which means they generate a whole different link every single day. So with that, share this out so that more people can know what's happening today in Durham. And I'll see you tomorrow at 10 for Bull City Hangout. Ciao for now.